He lived in the whole trunk.
Yo guys, welcome to another episode of I Hate My Lamborghini with all of my heart. So I got another problem with this stupid car. I had it running and I was hearing a whining sound in the engine area. I thought it was my throwout bearing when I would push the clutch in, because I had one that had worn out in the past and it would make kind of like a straight gear cut whining sound. But this one followed the engine RPM pretty aggressively, and upon further inspection, I think my oil pump is taking a shit. Can you fit on this, Mitch? Because it'll be too high for me to even reach after.
No.
It doesn't work for you.
I'm fine.
This is what we gotta take off. So, I'm hearing it kind of from right in this area here, or what's up in here.
Sounds like something
Honestly,
jumping
like
around
in
in
there. It sounds
Yeah,
bad.
it sounds like some jujubes up in there.
Yeah, so I had taken the oil filter out of the car already after the dyno pulls, and everything looked all right. The filter, I cut it open. Just very mild metal shimmer, which is pretty normal. And then I cut this one open after the fact here, and it had some little pieces in it. Nothing, no big crazy chunks, but it had more pieces than I'd like to see on any kind of motor, fresh or not. So I was down here trying to charge up the AC ports, which are, take a look up in here, AC ports in here. When I was under here, I was like hearing like a little noise, and I'm guessing there's something goofy in my oil pump. Now here's something that I actually haven't even shared with Mitch yet, that I noticed earlier that same day when I was under here. And it's back here. You got to kind of come on this back side, Mitch, and turn around. See this little thing here? This has got a shaft that comes off the oil pump that goes into the block here.
Yeah.
And this had like a drip line down it, but it was like, looked like it was like rusty, like it was rusty water or something. So I really didn't know how to take that. Everything looked okay. It didn't have play up in the shaft. Everything seemed fine. That's just this line. But yeah, so that's where we're at with this thing right now. So I'm gonna have to pull this out. It's kind of a pain in the ass to pull out of the car. It's gonna take a little bit. It's easy to get to most of the bolts, but there's like one or two that are up here that are just, if I can get my finger on it. Oh, yeah, I can.
It'll be alright.
These guys online were saying this is really hard to get to. I mean, I'm probably talking on my ass. It's probably gonna be really hard. But that's the plan for the day. That's where we're gonna try to pull that out. And then I don't know if I'm gonna pull the pump apart or if I'm gonna send it. There's a company in the UK that rebuilds these pumps specifically for this car. And I'd like to pull it apart and see the problem myself, show you guys the problem, so I can confirm that the issue is in the pump and I don't have to touch this engine, hopefully. But yeah, so it's a pretty stinky situation we got going here, guys. I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it. What's up, gang?
None, dude.
Yeah, so first thing that I really do have to do is I have to get this snap ring off of this oil shaft, slide this coupler over so the shaft can be disassembled from the water pump to the oil pump. And then back here, there's another snap ring right in here. It's kind of dark that I got to pull back and then push this collar back so the oil pump can fall freely. Those are the first moves. And we'll take this oil line off, and then I'm just gonna take off the bolts that hold it on. There should be one down here on the bottom. There's two here on this. There's two up here on the top snout.
One of the tricky ones.
And no, there's two up here that are easier to get to, like right here. One here and one there. My finger's on. And then there's two up against the block up there. And that's it. This clutch line's right in my way. Fuck. Where the fuck did that go now? I guess I don't really know. I can't see it. If there's a way to get to it from off that. Alright, we're pulling this oil pump out. This thing's terrible. It sucks. I'm not gonna cherry coat it, guys. I'm not having a good time. But we got some of them out. We got a couple more bolts I gotta get out now. From up here, I had this one. And the next one, I believe, is I think it's under here. One mistake. There it is, right there. My finger's on it now. I got it, baby. Oh, I'm off it. Son of a bitch. I'm going through stages where I feel like I'm the man, and then I'm losing it. All right, we're back on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. That's what my little nephew Leo says. Okay. Right,
why?
1, 2. That's Cal.
I know.
3 is the hardest. That's up above here, but this is 4 here. We got 5, 6, and then there's 7, 8 on this oil duct here, which they're pretty easy. I can see them both. 1, 2. But I'm gonna leave this one here because this one's the easiest to get to, and these 2 they're really easy to get to. So I'll leave those till the end, so everything else can be held up by that, and then we can just those ones. I want to take them out right now because then it feels like I'm getting stuff done. But I think we just got to sit here and play around with getting these out for a while. I don't have a good patience level for this. I get mad really quick.
I can attest to this.
Yeah, I get pissed really fast. I hate when I can like see something and it's still so difficult to get off. It ekes me. You know what I'm saying?
Got a little installation day here for one of the Mack trucks. Got a brand new motor right here. Throw the trans in and get her back rolling.
I want to see some crazy shit.
He lived in the whole truck. Let me get a little hand back here.
You can get under it. Okay. You're under. He's under, baby. Yeah. A little bit more. All right, hang on. All right, right there. OSHA approved.
He's the man, dude. Look at this guy. Crazy as fuck.
Start going down, man. All right. All right, I'm sure. Hang on, there it is. Is it on those tires okay? Or on those blocks all right? All right, looks good. All right, I'm off. All right, good. All right, I'm going back. Let's get this engine on. Yep. See how it picks up. Ready? Yeah, go ahead. All right? Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
Much better. A little adjustment to the positioning. In his element.
Start coming down. Nice and easy. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Coming down, boy. Stop, stop, stop. Now keep coming down. Okay. We're good over here. And then she look okay?
Yeah, yes sir.
Yeah. Real good, Matt. You're doing real good. Go up, baby. My bad. All right, that's good.
There we go.
I can lean him. Can you come in or lean?
Yeah, come in, I come in. All right, right there.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Yeah. Take your time. A little different than the Lambo, huh? A little different than the Lambo.
Way different. He's got Jesus.
How's that side look, bitch?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not touching nothing.
No, you're not touching
How
anything.
far off are we? Hit it a little. Let me get another bar. All right, watch that bar, man.
Okay.
He's a monster, yo.
Yeah, the bar itself. I know. That's why I was laughing.
I don't want it to pop and hit you.
Yeah, you're good.
Go up a little bit, man.
Going up.
Tap it a little. That's what's holding it up. It's falling into this hole.
A little bit more.
Yeah, okay, there.
Okay.
A little more. All right, let it down.
Let it down.
Easy, nice. There.
Oh.
Set down.
Did it get in there?
Yes.
Yeah, Yahtzee, buddy.
Let it down more. Okay, coming down a little. Or tilt down.
Right down.
More. Go ahead. She's in. Should I let them catch it off? Let it down.
Forklift certified.
Good. Come on. There you go. You got it.
All right.
She's swaying on him.
I just realized I looked it wrong, but that's okay. Come on. I'm going to should run over here. Go here. All right, yeah, we can stay it. A little tight. Go in. Go a little. Come in. Go spin around outside.
She's fired up.
Are we going right in with it right now? We are. Yeah, sir. Okay. Line up straight here. Should work there. Start going up. Not high enough? Yep. Good. I'm going to lean it forward more. I think like the front. I think we're good. Yeah, keep going down? Yeah. Going down. Yep. Keep going. Hold on there, man. Up, go up, yeah. All right, come on down a little bit. All right, hold on.
So, this forklift has a weird thing. It doesn't have any brakes at all. I have a handbrake here, and this is supposedly a brake pedal, but it doesn't really work as a brake pedal. It kind of just works more like a clutch rather than a brake pedal. So when I'm driving it,
Hey, man.
yes sir. So as you can see here, look at my foot. So we're rolling back. My foot is to the floor,
Oh, the brake?
and we're just going. The
No
only way to
bra-
stop,
no
the
brakes.
handbrake won't even stop it down the hill. I got to handbrake it, put it forward, rev it up, and then we get the little slow. So when I got to nudge like the engine in there and stuff, they say come forward like an inch. It's really difficult. All right, guys. Forklift operator.
OSHA approved.
I get like a quarter return, then like the bump on the fucking universal, like hit something and like pushes me out. would move quicker, but it doesn't. So we're gonna just have to hand turn them off. Okay, another one out. All right, now I know there's some slide studs up. They're like these little slots that the bolt goes through where it kind of can position itself, like little guide pins. And they're on these top two, and I'm gonna have to push it back from there. But I get the oil attached because it's gonna drip. From this side right area here. Get the little pry bar. In here. And let's just pray that up top there, it's off. Up, up. It's close. Put this out for a second. I hope that bolt comes out. Let's just let this press for a second. Sorry, I'm just looking up at that bolt and seeing. I don't know if it's gonna come out. No, it's still in there. I hate you! Alright, hold on, let me put this back in the guides. It's back in the guides. And I'm gonna just sink one little bolt back in there so it doesn't get any movement while I get the other 2 threads or 3 threads out of that top piece out. Little Bosch.
No, Bosch.
We're there. We're there. We got this motherfucker off. Yeah. I watched a video of some guys online, and they said that the bolt that me and Mitch just tried to get out, it's taken us probably about 25 minutes. The guy said that he spent like 8 hours doing it. Not 8 hours here, but if you spent 8 hours doing that, I would fire you. Even though I don't have anyone I'm hiring, but I would fire you if this took you 8 hours to get to. You just tell me you can't do it at that point. Oh yeah. It turned 2 or 3 more times. Or not 2 or 3, but probably one more full rotation there. But now we're really in a tight spot where it's kind of hard to get into the middle of it. So I'm going to do a trick where I'm not tightening nothing on it, but this is a T30, and I'm going to get a T27 because it'll be easier to get it in since it's just rolling it around a couple threads. I got a 25 instead of 27. All right, let's pull it back.
She's out, baby.
All right, she should come back now.
Oh, that bolt.
Yeah. It's out. Just got to figure out how to get it out from here now. All right, what are we fighting? Let me see.
The spine's still in?
No, it's
it's
my
free.
freaking clutch.
Oh, the line.
There we go. And they should come to me. They should be able to go down with it. No? Where am I still stuck on?
Line.
It's just a clutch line. Yep. Okay. Yahtzee, buddy! Alright, she's out. Now we'll see what, let me take this. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I haven't looked them up online, but I bet you this little shaft from Lamborghini, it's like 3 parts, a coupler, an end, and a shaft, and a couple snap rings. I guarantee you this is probably like $1,100. Some ridiculous amount of money for what it is. Right, put this up here. Actually, I'm gonna put it right here because it's not gonna go anywhere up here. All right, and here's our pump. I'm gonna probably just pump here. Oh, Almost lost that bolt. Smart, Matt. There was the little, ooh, you monster. Little pump guy. All right, we're gonna empty things out of here. Now, I mean, all the oil looks okay coming in and out. I haven't seen anything ugly, but, hear that? You guys hear that? Something's wrong in there. Something's big wrong. I'm happy we pulled it down, buddy. That's definitely where my problem persists.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Let me pull it out of here. Just go to the rags. I'm gonna drip a bit, bud.
Yep.
Yeah, here. Come on over here, gang. Let's put her on the old bench top. Here. Look at all this crap. Look at all that shit. Looks like crap. Oh yeah, you can see it big time. Now, like, this is about the maximum size of everything. There's anything larger isn't really metal. It's like gasket material. But we got all these little flakes here, so not cool, man. But yeah, when you're shaking this thing, it's not making a pretty sound. I don't know if you guys could hear that in that video. Here, let's see. Let's try to give it another shake over here. Ready? You could tell it's from this side. It's coming from like right here somewhere. Oh, fuck. Not cool. All right, guys, so upon some inspection, the jingling noise that we were hearing in that pump was not something wrong with the pump. It was these right here. And I don't know if Mitch is going to be able to get in on the camera or maybe in the light there. So you can see there's a multitude of metal finishes here, which is usually indicative of it being a bearing. It could be a thrust washer in front of the crank or a bearing of some sort. And here, I'll explain where I found it in the pump so you can understand maybe where, give you an idea where it came from. So I thought maybe something was wrong in the pump, but the way the pump works is this side here bolts up to the engine. This side here is feed line from the sump tank and feed line to the oil cooler. So the way the pump works, oil is pulled from this side of the pump with a gear set inside out of the sump tank into here, and it's pumped into the motor from here, fills the whole engine up. As it drains back down, this is bolted to the bottom of the oil pan, or what would be the oil pan, and in here there's a set of gears that suck the oil out of the engine and push it out of here into the oil cooler, goes back into the sump tank, back into here, and that's its flow. So I found these in this side of the oil pump, which means it came out of the fucking crankcase. So yeah, here, I'll pull the bottom of this apart here so you can see real quick what it looks like inside of the pump. And honestly, the gears really aren't that bad. I thought they would be terrible in here and all kinds of beat up, but they actually don't look bad at all. Okay, so got a little cover here, a little gasket. So you got these two gears. They're kind of just laid up in there. So this is what they look like, you know, and I got to ask some other people that have these setups, because this one has a keyway on the keyway shaft here, and this one didn't. No, it doesn't even have a cut, never mind. So anyways, here are the gears. They sit in here like this together, and when they roll, they suck. And you can see, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but if you look at this whole blade down on this side here, you could see that little marring on the gear. And this is these things bouncing up. Look at that. These things bouncing up against these gears in here going cha-ching, 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 as this pump's turning. They're too big to be sucked in, but you can see on both gears, this one here and this one here. I mean, I guess stuff got sucked in if I see it on this as well, but so yeah, that's not cool.
Not cool.
But that's where we're at. So that means the engine's got to come out of this car, and I got to take it back apart. I thought we were home run. I thought I did a good job, but I was wrong, so whatever. Something went wrong. We're going to have to figure it out. Most likely, we'll not see that as the next video because I'm kind of sick and tired of working on this thing right now. It is just, it's been quite a summer with it, let's say the least. So next, we're going to shift our focus on the next video to this thing here.